Okay, I'm a little sick here, so forgive me. This is way, way overdue. I've had these notes sitting on my table for the longest time. But, I never got around to it because of the time and all this, yada yada excuse crap. So, okay, the killer joke. Yeah, I gotta talk about that thing. Not gonna lie though, the Batgirl Batman thing was the weirdest thing for me in this story because I just didn't see a need for it. Batman is about self-control. She even says that she doesn't understand how he does it at one point in time. But he's always been about this self-control thing, where he physically has to restrain himself from killing people so much all the time that it's become a thing just to see. That's what makes the Joker so lovable. I say lovable, but come on, you know what I mean. Some people, because he pushes his limits and makes him think about how far he can actually go, but it's the self-control that he's about. Sort of reminds me of the teacher-patient syndrome. Where they often say, if you have a therapist or a doctor or something, it's not a far off imagination that you become infatuated with them because they're just someone who's older and in authority, and they're there for you and all this stuff. And I think it's sort of the same situation. She sees a mentor in him, and she confuses it. But okay, everyone's in love with Batman. But honestly, don't hate me for saying this, but I think it was more Bruce's fault than hers. Because she's like half his age, okay? She's Dick's age. I mean, she's a little bit older, okay, whatever. But, speaking of Dick, I was wondering why they put him with Corey in the other movie. But now it makes complete sense. When they do this Batman Batgirl thing, there wouldn't be no drama between Dick and Babs. It understands, okay? I'm not really one of those crazy feminists or whatever, but I will admit that while watching this, I got a little irritated that when a guy loses, it's nothing, okay? But when a girl loses, it turns into this weird, creepy rape thing. You know what I mean? With the jokes they say or something. Like, was this shot necessary? She's way younger than he is. She's more likely to act on impulse than he is. He's had years of training himself not to do this kind of stuff. So to see that it was just like a random slip up from him just didn't make any sense. I'm glad to see that they didn't mention her lawyer background thing though. Is one of the comics. I was pretty proud of that too. They showed her acting as Cassandra's lawyer. No, not Cassandra. Sasha's lawyer. My bad. I wrote these notes a long time ago, and it's literally just bullet points. I forgot everything I was gonna say about this. That's my fault. I should have did this sooner. Okay. I get that they had to add stuff to drag out time, for the movie time, because The Killing Joke is literally like, a 20-minute read at most. But, what about Gordon, maybe? Yeah, I mean, all this stuff about Gordon, it makes me really sad, because after what happened, I wanted to see, Gordon's reaction and the breakdown of what happened off screen. They didn't show in the book and stuff. They could have dragged on this instead of dragging out this Batman Batgirl thing. I just don't understand the need for it. You see, it's so important with the animation, though. It's so fun to watch. It sounds like bitching, but I still love this movie. She did kind of screw up a lot, though. So I laughed when Batman saved her and she got in trouble because it was just so relatable. I was genuinely surprised with the Arkham trick. I did not see that one coming. The Joker's song, though, I couldn't remember if he sang in the comics or if he just talked a lot. I do remember a lot of speeches and, weird shit going on. Even though Gordon was the main thing I was paying attention to again. Seriously, though, I do not understand the joke. I don't get it. The one he tells at the end, I don't get it. I asked someone else about it, and they said the exact same thing that I did. That I thought it was just me, so I asked them if they got it, and they didn't get it either. So, okay, what is it about? Will someone tell me, please? The ending was the exact same, though, as in the comics, and I'm just so frustrated because the ending was still so ambiguous. Like, everybody was waiting to see if they would just end it the same way, right? And they totally did. I was so mad because they just, trolled it so hard about that. I got hyped when Oracle showed up, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. It seemed like that song cut out some of what the comic book took up. About the Joker's flashback, it's really, I don't know if it's actually the most trustworthy one out of all of them, but it's still not that trustworthy. I mean, he's not really a reliable narrator. And that reminds me about Jason's helmet. I was gonna say that. You know how Jason wears his helmet to mock the fact of the Joker with his little Red Hood gang or something? What if that background was never even true as his story, and Jason is wearing that helmet for no reason? Like, what if the Red Hood has nothing to do with the Joker's actual background? I laugh about that a lot. She looks so scared in the hospital, though. It hurts my heart to see that such a casualty could happen out of something like this, you know? It's the after part when it becomes sad, when you're alone and you're crippled. In the comics, she deals with this for a long time. You know, she gets mad at everybody. She pushes them away because she gets upset that she's reminded about something she lost. Sort of like, you know, any sort of handicap, blindness or whatever, you know, I could understand that. But I wish they would dwell more on that part about what happened afterwards with her family and her dealing with it and how she got back up on her feet and stuff. But no, to drag it out with the weird Batman Batgirl thing. I just don't understand that. There's so much other things they could have done. The Joker knows that, you know, he won't be killed. He'll be arrested and he'll escape again. But the point is, he still had his fun. I mean, even arrested, he still won. Look at all this stuff that he caused. I mean, he knows he'll just escape again, but Babs is ruined potentially. To be honest, so Bruce did seem to walk in with the intention to kill the Joker, but he tried to help him and said, "Why would you do this?" If the Joker accepted that, though, how different would things be? If he actually accepted, you know, trying to reform and all this, is it possible? Are we supposed to just blow off his backstory because of what he said about it might or might not be true? It had to come from somewhere, and something made him like this, right? I know people like the mystery, and the backstory would just make him kind of sympathetic, but that is, like, no excuse. He just deserves sympathy. No matter what his background was, even if that stuff did happen to his family and all that, it is not an excuse for everything else he's done. We're not supposed to have any sympathy for him, and I think that's why they want to hold back on his backstory for us. Maybe that's why he hates them so much. Because if he had a guide, you know, when something terrible happened in his life, he could have turned out differently, just like Robin or Batgirl or whatever. If he had a mentor like Batman, and he could have set on the right track. But that could have been only the one thing that makes him different from everyone else. Most of the point is, you know, the Batman, summarizing it up, the Batman Batgirl thing, totally unnecessary. It didn't need to happen, and totally his fault. The creepy rape jokes, why is this still a thing? Joker's backstory, trustworthy or not? Is Jason being trolled? Because that's the most funniest, that is the longest punchline ever. And why didn't we see more of Gordon in the aftermath? All this in between, ugh. I hate that they always try so hard to set up for the other movies that they leave out some other important stuff in between. That's all I have, though. Thank God now I can throw these notes away.